Hello everyone, welcome to a foreigner farming in the Philippines. I've just come down to give the fish their evening feeding and turned on the aerator, and that's what it's putting out. That's about a third of what it usually puts out. So there's obviously some kind of a problem, so I'm thinking the net, the screen over the inlet might be blocked. So I'm going to get out of my shoes and socks and get in there and see if I can get it figured out just exactly what the problem is. Because that's just not, well, that's just a waste of electricity right there. There's no other way to put it. I'm getting far more air out of one of those small little aeration pumps up there that I've got in the breeder tanks than I am out of that. So gotta get something figured out here. Even if I have to just, you know what, I'm going to leave that sock on my 1 foot there. Even if I have to just lift it up out of the air. Let's see what we got here. Pump. It's acting like it was actually sitting on the bottom. Let me put this camera down and see what I can figure it out here. Well, I took it out and I made sure the screen was not plugged up, and still doesn't put out a tremendous amount of air into the water. I'm thinking that right there. I took the little aeration thing off of it, and I'm just running a straight pipe. And to me, that's moving the most water. That's making the most splash in the water. That's making the most bubbles. And so, as long as I have a stable water level in the pond, I think that's the best aeration for the buck that I can get using this pump. The best aeration for the buck could be using an actual aeration pump. But, as you know, I'm fond of saying, it's not in the budget at the moment. So we got to use what we've got. And that's helping. I'm doing my own little Setchi disc thing here. I'm thinking I can see in the water about 4 inches, so this water's pretty green. It's really green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run overnight. This will help a little bit with the algae. But I think I'm just going to have to not feed them tomorrow. And urgently commence putting up that next dam. I did talk to Tata about it and talk to him about just putting the tarp up. And he was wanting to bury it 2 feet in front of the dam, which I think is a little excessive. And I got him talked into 1 foot. It doesn't really, I was thinking even 6 inches. He's not opposed to it. He's not opposed to using the tarp idea. So we'll see how much progress I can make on that in a day or two, and we'll go from there. It's glaringly, blatantly obvious that there's too many fish in this one little pond. And I did run the pump until midnight last night, and it brought it up to, what is that? That's probably 3 inches from going over the top right there. Of course, our little dam isn't perfectly level. That's probably 4 inches from going over the top right there. So, the fish love it. So I'm going to get on that, and I'm going to keep this pond, I'm going to run the pump another 6 hours or so, and just keep it as full as I can get it, so that when it comes time to fill that next pond, I'm going to fill it by running the electric pump and taking a good deal of this water out, and flushing it out, basically doing a water exchange to fill up that next pond. And I'm also going to pump water out of the well and fill that next pond up that way. But for now, you know, I'm just thinking that this is the best oxygenation that I can get here. It's definitely breaking the surface of the water. It's circulating the water in a big circle. So, this is what we're going to go with right now. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.